Hello and welcome to another roguelike demo showcase. I'm back, Pigbrain, and today we're checking out Dreamcards. It's a deck builder. Do I need to explain any more? Probably. I think it looks great. It's got this sort of very in-menu, it's in vogue right now, the in-menu sort of real settings. You click a button, it doesn't go to a new menu, it turns to the new menu. How innovative. Anyway, let's click the tutorial button. Let's see. Oh my god, it's all like that. Something about dreams. I don't know. There's like 6 decks. Too many for me. But let's find out whether it's real or not. And this little sort of scribble aesthetic, I'm a fan of it. Welcome to Dreamcards, the card game about dreams in which you face the monster within. Okay, during the night there are 3. I looked at the camera. I keep doing that. One day this will all pay off. You really feel it now. Action by and monster's turn. Okay. Oh, I accidentally double clicked. Dreamcards makes use of many symbols. Okay, on perform double man. Mars. Points necessary. I was like, what the hell is going on? Mana from Mars type shit? Okay, view details. Action points, AP. Okay, it's the AP. Necessary to execute performance cards? Okay. You always start every turn with 1. Okay. Performance grants resource. This is so. There's a lot to look at here. I don't know what it does. What does it do? If you accidentally skip a tutorial text box, thank you! Press escape and left click on tutorial history. I skipped one. That's the moment you play your performance cards and character cards to cycle your deck. See, they knew. Very rare, thorough developer tutorial moment. Performance cards are the red cards in your hand with the arrow symbol. To start, click on the jump performance card in your hand. What does it do? Performance cards cost Mars. Top left. Top left? It's Tyrannical Juggle, it's stuck in my head. It's never gonna leave. Top left is stuck in my head. I don't even know what it means. You go to the remaining Mars in bottom left. Okay, well we have 1 mana. Pitiful ass. They grant the resources at the bottom. Okay, so it costs 1, but gives me 2. Okay, so this is like you have to build your resources. You have to use your money to make money. It's the stock market game. They need to be performed by character cards. You start every match with self already in place. Okay, this is me. When you're being mean to me, this is who you're being mean to. You can tell self is a character card because it has the hand symbol, live long and prosper. It's not quite the split, but anyway, it looks more like a bird foot because the pinky and thumb size. Actually, it is a bird, to be fair. Now click on self to choose the character card that will perform the performance card. Okay, there's a whole lot of stuff here. I assume we don't need to think about it. If you paused on every deck builder to read every single thing, that would all complicate it by a lot. And then left click on the perform button to confirm. So we click on this, then click on that, then we perform. Let's add another character card to the board. Left click on firstborn character. It lasts 5 turns. They're played for free. Besides the fact that they're both character cards, they're quite different. I assume self is literally just exists so that you don't have any like issues on playing cards without a character card, right? Maybe, I don't know, I'm presuming things. Archetypes like stuff are the main character of your strategy, so you can only have 1 active at a time. Okay, so this is an archetype, but you can have many characters. Okay. And regular character cards have permanence, so which is how long they will last. Now you have 2 character cards on the board. Let's try using dialogue on it. Dialogue needs 2 character cards because it's people talking. It gives you 2 Mercury, which is used to draw cards and is spent automatically in most cases. Okay, now we will perform a dialogue. Does it matter? Eventually, I assume we're gonna get cards that matter who you choose things on. But right now, I don't know what your deal is. Move on to the next part of the tutorial. Okay. Listen, in the era of slop, it's nice to have. Okay, there's 4 resources on the side of the screen. I'm scared. We got Venus, we got Mars, we got Uranus, we got the Moon. I don't know what this is. Since you learned all about the action phase, now it's time for the buy phase, and then the character's turn, of course, the enemy's turn. In Dreamcards, you do part of the deck building inside matches through the buy phase. Open the tab at the top by clicking on the spiral button. We can buy character cards, which cost stone, which cost moon, which we don't have any of. Every character card starts outside of your deck and needs to be bought to be used. Okay, I see. So you don't actually, they don't stay in your deck. The Lucid Hippocampus, the provider. Ness. King DDD. Yeah, I can't do the voice very well. I'm cooked. Keep in mind the purchase made during the buy phase lasts only for the night. Now let's use an idea performance card on self, which gives us... Okay, so the cards don't actually do anything else. I thought there was like a hidden functionality, but it's very like transactional. It costs something and it gives you something. What does the hand part mean? The number of character cards required for it to be cast. So it's not like it does anything else. I was confused because I thought maybe like jump would like move a thing from here to be. No, it just does. The stuff it does is the stuff it does, I think. Okay, we will do that, and we got a card draw because we picked up some of this. It was played twice because of Self's effect. Multiplayer. Okay, I feel like you've keyword maxed. This is almost keyword slop. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep those words hosted, but let's just. This is an open. I'm flopping as an American. We don't got guns, so I'm talking nonsense. And thank God for that. I guess we don't have. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, watch yourself. You got too many keywords. Hopefully it's intuitive. I'm gambling on it being intuitive because here's the thing: if you make a game that looks this good, and this game does look good, it's a good looking deck builder, right? I expect it to have intuitive design. So far so good, but I see warning signs. Let's put it that way. Okay, with the Mercury gained, you drew 2 blue id cards, which grants Moon while on hand, which is imagination. The main objective during action phase is to accumulate as much Moon so that you can buy during the buy phase. When do we actually do anything? Are we just generating market value? Is that the situation we're in? Everything is investment build. When you're satisfied, you must click on the big button on the I like how this part is highlighted as if that was the thing that was difficult to understand. Let's skip a turn for now. Okay, Mercury and Mars are lost as soon as you leave the action phase. Yeah, so this Mercury, it's got the horns. It's card draw. So card draw and mana are obviously lost. Energy, whatever, you know, AP. At the start of buy phase, each moon is converted into imagination tokens, which are used to... See, look, this is what it must be like, and I say must because this was kind of before my time, to play, like, complicated, not complicated, but, like, dense... informationally dense board games. It's like at the end of my turn I draw this, which turns into that, which I can use to rotate my card, and now it's in defense mode on the green grass, which allows it to attack 1 extra time, but the second attack has to have poison, otherwise you poison yourself. It's like layered sort of if statements in real life, but this is in a game, so hopefully all the stuff ends up happening and I don't need to think about it. Like, I don't know why it needed to be a card that needed to be this, but if it doesn't cause me any trouble, then it's atmospheric, then it's flavor. It's a gamble to do it like this, in my opinion. Anyway, we got Venus. What does that do? How many? Okay. How do we get this, though? We can buy 1, so this is how many buy, and this is... Is this like a max? Do we use these to buy? Okay, well let's... So yeah, it does. This get you, and they both get used. Now we have run out of tokens, so we must end. And now the fighting phase. Let's play the Lucid Hippocampus on the board, and now let's form an idea using the Lucid Hippocampus. Why on the... because it matters which one you click it on, because they all have their own abilities. So the abilities are not here. The abilities are here. These cards only do things. But these cards, the character cards, have the thing. For any idea card performed gain time. Okay, so we want to play it on you because then you'll last longer. I think. Yeah. Okay, so the whole bunch of shit's happening, but the end of that, you just need to know that we've generated. And why? How did we generate this, by the way? I gotta go back and check. I'm losing my mind. How do you generate Luna token? Generate Moon. Okay, because you generate Mercury. Okay, so this is like so complicated for no reason, I feel like, but that's the reason. This is the resource card store. There's another store. Chill. That's where you buy more id cards. I almost said ID. Id cards, which improve the buying power of your deck. Buy a 2 moon id card. Like, I feel like this is built like it's paid currency in mobile games, but it's actually like structured, you know? Okay. End the buy phase 1. I'm just doing what you're telling me. I don't know why. Really? When does the fighting phase happen? And are we gonna get a 3rd shop? The mythical 4th shop, maybe? Play your performance cards and get as much Moon of Venus as possible. Okay. This costs 0 and it gives me Venus. Okay, do we not just want to play everything? What's the problem in just playing everything? Okay, bickering. Aura. Cards from the Sun Synergy. Perform your first idea card with. Okay, you have Sun Synergy because you have the symbol. So the first one is gonna be double. What do we want double of? AP. Not. Do we, okay. What do we? How much AP do we need? We don't need double because this is free and it gives us 2. So we don't want to start with this. I can't reorder the cards in my deck. This is pissing me off. Add developer, add reordering in your hand. It's just like if you're gonna have all this random currency, but you can't reorder the cards in your hand, don't play with me. Okay, what do we want more of? How do you get more moon again? Oh, it literally gets you more moon. Okay, we can't cast this first because it will run out of mana. We should cast this first. Oh, they need to make out, right? Yeah. Okay. Why didn't it cast twice? What's your problem? It's because the card. Is it because the card itself is not a sun card? These cards are not sun cards, so it doesn't work that way. Is that what I'm getting? Okay, and then we need to cast you, which also requires 2. Now we have 4 energy, and we can get these guys all involved. But it seems like all I do is just cast all my cards. I don't see what. Like we're just casting all my cards. That's cool, I guess. We can't afford to cast this though, so we should. Also, I didn't realize that your cards will cycle. I thought you would just be gone for the whole time, but no. Okay, something crazy happened there, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm gonna cast it on myself. No, you know, I will cast it on the Lucid Hippocampus. I don't know what the difference is. Time to skip the turn. I don't know why. What, are we skipping something? Are we missing something? Let's buy a powerful moon card. Do you just draw them anyway? Are they part of your deck? Can you only draw them when you have the moon thing cast? I don't get it. That concludes the second. There's more. The monster. I'm friends with the monster. Oh shit. Return to the end sky? It's following my cursor. Monster's turn on the scale to understand the wind condition. This shit is so layered, bro. It's like the TikTok meme of like he used his fire truck and rotated it upside down to stop my bouncing chess set. It's like the made up ones. This is the monster within. Your objective is to achieve a lucid dream. You could make a horny version of this where your objective is to receive a wet dream. That'd be fun. And gain control of the dream for yourself, mitigating the monster influence. The number on the top determines that condition. If it's plus 10, you achieve a lucid dream, but if it's minus 10, you're in a nightmare. So this one. This is your sun points. No. Oh no, these are your Pluto points. So this is, we have to like balance this shit. Right now, we have 2 sun and 0 Pluto. Where are my 2 sun coming from? I was on, they're thorough, nothing if not thorough. You start every match with 2 purple ego cards. Cards? Which give you some points simply by being part of your deck, but you can acquire more than during the buy phase. You started a hand with full of id cards, but no performance cards, so you can't make any plays. Let's skip to the buy phase. Okay. So are you here the whole time? Is that your deal? Buy a 3 sun ego card. So even though it was complicated, you were still drip feeding me, and there was more stuff. Okay. Then we'll add 1 Pluto point. Top right, you can see the amount of coins. 1 coin. What does this 2 mean? When you do it next, I assume. And this is your total, or what? Freaky ass. I need you? Do people do that? The fire icon reached 1. It will get stronger by the end of this round. Another action phase. You draw a lot of ego cards this turn. They're necessary to win, but they're bad to have in your hand. You want to have the more dense ones. You have not much to do with it. Okay, one thing I will say, I'm glad your tutorial is referencing the fact that some turns you're gonna have a bad hand. Now, I will throw this out there. I'm not sure why it's necessary, but you could consider it a balancing act. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We're yet to play the game yet. It's been 15 minutes because it just needs to be read. I'm reading it out loud and I still don't get it. Skip the buy phase. You have no moon tokens. Now you will add a Pluto to the scale. Why did we have 5? Am I crazy? Or because we bought one? And with that, get stronger as shown by the fire icon. And now you will put 2 in. Now let's play a trial match from the start. Okay. Finally, will I get to understand the flow of this game? No, I'm not going to deny the hand holding was necessary. Okay. So this is action phase. During action phase, we can't buy any of this because we don't have any Luna. But this, we do have to play things from our deck. And also, oh no, why is this one different? On performed performance cards. But like, it's a little unnecessary, maybe action cards or whatever. It's a symbol, so I guess it doesn't matter. No one's gonna read it out loud. They're just gonna know what it means. Performance cards that give Mercury also give 1 Mars. For any idea per card performed, gain time. On perform. See, the creature is kind, man. I press all my buttons and they're hugging the screen. Why are we beefing, bro? We should just like embrace, live a good life. What the hell is H? Saturn, discard a card from your hand. Well, I don't want to do that, but it does give me 2 Mercury. Got some self-indulgence. We can't kiss yet, but we do have an idea. Dragging it doesn't work. Also, no important note, I guess. Okay, it did cost twice, so good to know. We don't have 2 characters. We can't have 2 characters, so we're just gonna have to get a bunch of ideas for now. Okay, grant moon while on hand. Where's my moon? Oh, wait, this is not the buy phase, it's the action phase. We need to accrue this. AC, by the way, acquire. Not to be a dickhead. I just can't not do it. So the gamble is, first of all, we need a daydream because, but we could do some self-indulgence, but like none of these grant me any more energy anyway. So even if like I draw, I could try to get some draw. Odds are we'll discard something I don't want to play anyway. Oh, we choose. Okay, that's cool. Discard the kiss. It's obviously not going to be of any help for us right now. What is this? I don't know what this is. On discard pile, 5 sun burn itself. Innate. Innate performance can't be executed by, can't play innate performance cards. So it just happens. When did we get this? How is it in our deck? I have questions that don't have answers. Okay, well, let's get some more self-indulgence in this bitch. Okay, we need to discard this because it'll give us 5 sun, right? Yeah, exactly. Now, why it did that, I have no idea. Okay, we can't play anything. This card has been exiled, which was not explained, but I mean, if you're gonna go through the thoroughness of explaining, I'm surprised that you didn't explain the rest, but... Ending action phase. Now is the buy phase. We have 1 moon, 1 thing. We can't buy shit. We can get... But you are 0. No, you cost 0. You have 1. No disrespect. I appreciate the flavor you've gone to by having it be like a card you need to have the number that it's worth somewhere. I need to be able to tell at a glance how much it is. No, that's just my honest truth. Buying 1 moon id cards in most cases can be bad for you since they are low value. Why the fuck is it? Why would you then? Why does it exist? If you created something and you tell me I can't do it or I shouldn't do it, then what? Like, what's the justification for it? Do you know what I mean? Like, you gotta. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking buy it. Okay. Because we don't have shit. Okay, now we have shit. I didn't realize that was what was going to happen. My bad, y'all. But you know what? I don't mind so much. Okay, idea. 1 card drawn. 2 cards drawn. We can't do shit, but it's a pretty good turn because we got a bunch of cool stuff in hand. And we start with 1 Venus anyway. And we do need one of these. I don't know which one it will be. Unperformed. I don't really care about the time. I guess I do if I wanted to stick around. On summon, discard your entire hand. And see, here's the thing. It's cute that you invented a symbol for discard. I kind of think you've gone so far into inventing your own terminology that you're gonna make it more annoying for people who know how deck builders work. But anyway, aura. Cards in the store cost 1 less. 1 less. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, well, let's just get the Lucid Hippocampus and like let's chill with the rest of these. We have no Venus, so we can't buy. But do we keep these? No, they just like disappear. Okay, how cool. Very cool. So you're just gonna chill. We need 2 characters for character cards. That's the problem. That's the whole deal. Okay, well, listen, we need to draw some cards. But discarding either of these is gonna suck. But whatever. We don't need you to be in a hand, because you work in the deck. Okay, Daydream works. But we would rather card draw. But then we have to discard the Daydream. Which honestly may be fine. But I would rather draw 2. Bird, hand, bush. Yeah, we probably won't be able to afford this. So let's discard it. Oh, we could maybe afford it. This was the first Sun synergy card, which, by the way, also I don't think was explained. The fact that there's every card has its own like root that has a synergy based in it. Okay, we're gonna make these make out. I'm making out with my Lucid Hippocampus. Can't imagine that that's healthy. Okay, let's bicker a little bit. Let's get an idea. And unfortunately, that's where we end, despite that we did a lot. We have 5 Mars. That doesn't count for anything, though. Yeah, 2 Venus, 1 Moon. Riddle me this, Batman. And biphase. Are you gonna put the... Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems appropriate. I feel like that coin animation should have been slower. I feel like it would have been cooler if it, like, flowed. But it kind of zipped. Okay, 4, and then a bit of self-indulgence. But there's 4 of these. It's pretty fucking good, I would say. Right, we'll get some self-indulgence. We'll discard. Why does this one have an M on it and the other ones don't? I'll discard the ones without an M on it. I don't know what it means. Okay, well, we are at energy and we drew one that we wanted anyway, so we kind of have to end. Here's the thing. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say if we can't play it, why is it there? I guess because you want to manage, like, balance your structure. We don't need more, to be honest. We want more of this. We want sun points while on deck. I assume you mean in deck. So I see. It actually, for the sun cards, it makes more sense. For the moon cards, because they're also your currency, it's confusing. But you want to balance these. Like if you're struggling and you buy like the worst sun card, then you risk just making your deck inhospitable, but you want to win now. It's tricky, it's quite tricky. How do we get more of these, by the way? Because we're only at +4, I don't know how we're gonna improve, really. And what am I gonna buy? I guess we should buy this, it's better than the alternative. But like, if I have too many of the ones that suck, how good are these ones gonna do anyway? Okay, get some self-indulgence, discard this. We have none, but we can get one. Love that for me. You're gonna cast twice, right? Yeah, there we go. That's what we need. Okay, 3 moon. Just drawing it is enough. If it leaves your hand, I think that's okay, right? Or is it only while it's in the hand? Okay, let's get these going. Let's have some conversations. I could cast this and then just end it, to be honest with you. I reckon that's probably good enough. So we get quite a bit of spending power, which I think is valuable to me. I get it now. It's a little bit smoother than you might previously assume. Okay, we buy that, it'll immediately shift the tides. But the thing is, your resources are so limited, it's actually perfectly fine. So we want to keep, the win condition is buying sun cards. You want to balance buying moon cards, because moon cards, you need them to be in your hand to be effective. So you want to buy the dense moon cards, but buying moon cards costs moon cards, which could be used to get sun cards, which we actually need to get. I get, like, there's like a... There's the push-pull involved. Also, Lucid Hippocampus seems OP. We just want you to... Because why would we ever spend money on these? It doesn't seem like it's that useful, you know? Double energy gain. I don't know if that's that helpful, because our hand is going to be clogged anyway, right now. You know? One less might actually be useful, to be honest with you. Because, like, you live yourself, so this is the same but worse. You actually have an effect but don't sustain yourself. So we should have you around only to exist to ensure we have a pair. But I should probably buy one more of these. If I have, like, a good plan. But maybe if I don't, that's fine too. Let's get some self-indulgence in this. I'm glad it auto-discards. Let's get an idea in this. My Lucid Hippocampus is thinking. And a double cast, thankfully. Yeah, we discard this. We obviously don't need it. I mean, what choice do I have? There we go. That's a bit better. It's hardly any better, but it's a bit better. What am I gonna do about it? Okay. Oh wait, no, I have to buy it because I'm wasting him anyway. Like, I could buy this, but does it move the needle? I guess it kind of moves the needle, though, to be honest with you. Because, like, otherwise I just spam by these, but that seems like it's not a good way to win. We would just end up drawing them, doing nothing with them, and then losing, like, the slow way. So we should buy you. So you're on the board, real quick style. I want to keep you alive. Discard this. Obviously, it has no effect. Let's make out. We can't afford this. Oh well. Okay. Not my finest moment, but with this, everything here is a bit cheaper. So we may as well buy these, now that I think about it. Buy this. Yeah, because the ones that start with more probably can't end up gaining it, so it makes sense, right? I wonder when the restock for this is, if there is any. Sorry, didn't I buy it? Where is it? Oh, it's in my deck, but it doesn't stay in my deck. But I don't start with it, which seems stupid, but whatever. I bought it to use it, man. Why does it not work? you know? Choose the card to add permanence. Why do I have permanence? I don't get it. Oh, cause I can gain a permanent, but I can add it to you. That's kind of sick. Well, I should add it to you first though, but I should also add it to you. Obviously, we discard this. Oh wait, you only work on idea. I didn't realize that. I thought it was on all magic cards. That's my bad. So you're gonna make me add some here. Okay, that's chill. But as long as we add more than we will, like, I feel like we're on pace easily to outpace, you know? This is just a word. Oh, it only needs one character, so I technically didn't need a player, but that's fine to discard a card. Okay, well, I'm glad we have you on board finally. Jesus, it only took forever. Okay, but we have a lot of mana and not much to do with it. Are these the ones that get purchased? Is that like the deal with it? You know what? We could get the denser one, but the problem is our deck is already pretty full. We're never really gonna get these unless we get these, you know? Let's build for the future. We don't get to afford this too often. Okay, so we see your when you get better is sort of like a coming up thing. So I'm glad we have this. Let's sort of maintain level here. Bunch of daydreaming. We discard you. I don't think it's really that useful. All this self-indulgence, huh? Well, if that's the case, I should have just daydreamed, man. I thought we would actually have some stuff to play. Six, though, is okay. It's not quite 6-7, but good enough. Let's get another one of these. Making our deck a bit stupid. I shouldn't have bought... They're right, I shouldn't have bought that one. We would have had bigger things coming if I had done that. Now I'm gonna end up making my deck too thick. We're keeping some stability here. So I shouldn't have put the idea, but the idea, I need the energy more than I need the life sustaining ability here. And here, I mean, we can just have these guys make out, because that's chill. Yeah. You can go. Now, more energy, does it matter for us? It kind of matters, because we're going to have some card draw. So honestly, I would rather do this, because I don't think these guys need to be around for much longer than the turns that we're getting them for right now. I should have saved it for bickering, to be honest. There we go, and now, so the end goal is to get your hands full of Lunar cards, I think, but like with enough, like an appropriate level of delay. Okay, well, you're gonna put one more in. So we're gonna need to get back to this, to be honest with you, otherwise shit ain't gonna help. But I get it now. You have to stack your deck. I mean, that's all deck builders, but now, okay, never mind. You're gonna cause me more trouble. We should try and win this in now, if possible. Okay. Fuck lifespan. We need the card draw. Oh my god, I'm fucked. Well, no, we could still draw. We could still draw on bickering. Not quite, y'all. We're in big trouble. I may as well buy this just to move the needle. And then you put 2 in, and then I'll have to buy this again, which is rough, but if it's what it takes to win, it's what it takes to win. Although, of course, it makes it harder to win in the future. How many times do I have to fight you? Or is this just one whole fight? I have to assume there's more. Because this one fight is taking a long time. That's fine. Okay, you've really fucked me here. I needed like anything but this. I refuse to buy this, which means logically I have to buy one of these things. The judge could be useful at least. Because he's free. Okay, now our only hope is to buy the good one, right? Yeah, because this is 6, so we need to buy that or we're fucked, I think. Let's not play this. Let's play this and draw. Hold. I mean, I have to do it. It's I lose one, but I feel like I just have. Yeah, there we go. We actually have enough, I think. Miracle. We've done it, no? Oh, you fucker! You piece. Okay. So we have to do it again. We have to do it again and our deck is huge. We had +10! But you take your turn first. I see how it is. I think I might like to discard my entire hand, to be honest, but... you know. Yeah, I think I just have to do it. I know you're gonna die. Like, if I don't do it this turn, my shit's gonna be fucked. Like, I'm gonna lose the race. Like, what is this? I got into this mess because of you. And now we're losing Firstborn as well, who's an important part of our team. Oh wait, do you go back to my deck? I thought you would leave, no? Or is it you only stay for this fight? I need to rebuy you next time. Is that the deal? Well, it's gotta be you. And you, I guess. Great. We've got a bunch of self-indulgence. How wonderful. Okay, at least we got bickering. If we didn't have bickering, we would be in big trouble, but... okay, we need to discard this because if we... no, but then the value proposition is just different, man. We play some dialogue. Oh, man. Obviously, we discard this. I think we win. Wait, no, we don't win. Because you're gonna play 3. We're still dead. Well, as in we're not winning, but you know. But we're at least getting in position. But this fucks your deck so bigly. Actually, how does the game continue from this point unless your deck is also reset every time? Is it? Did they mention that? I don't know. We'll have to find out. First things first, the one that produces life needs to get the life. So we gotta spread the love a little bit there. Oh, brilliant. Can't do shit. I guess we buy this to stay on pace. Yeah, because if I don't buy this, or I could buy, no, but we already have too many, man. If I buy this, you're gonna do this anyway. So it will keep us on +9. I need to buy this. But if I don't buy anything, then this turn it'll go +6 and then I'll be stuck in the same position. We need to buy, like, logically we need to buy sun cards no matter what. Is there a point at which this shit does, like, breaks apart, or are we just gonna stay in the cycle? Well, we have a shit hand. Brilliant. Okay, more shit. Straight ass. Well, yeah, I think we're dead. We've gone too far. Okay, so you can force lose if you're like, this shit's going nowhere. Just kill me, man. Just kill me. I give up on this turn. I want whatever reset you have for me, I'm waiting for it. The music intensity is good. I will say that much. Anyway, enter my dreams, please. Sweet nothingness. Game over. That's okay, you're still learning. Fuck yourself. We have unlocked blessings. Okay, we're gonna win a normal run. That isn't your tutorial run. Complicated ass game. And now we choose a blessing. Okay. Choose your starting character. 5 stashes that give you 1 Venus each. 1 stash for 6 sun. 3 stashes for 3 moon. Give me the sun stash. It feels like it would be way easier to tap in. Also, how do you win? Oh wait, the gameplay is appearing now. Draft 2 cards. What's your favorite thing to do by yourself? They don't have jacking off on this one. So we're gonna have to figure this one out. Jump seems good. I like jump. Listen, the question... you're being cute. I can't disagree with you. Lunch is also kind of good. Like, there's no point in maxing out on... the monster within. There's no point in maxing out on... energy if you don't have anything to spend it on. I think we get this, because it's at least, like, synergistic, you know? Hold space to fast forward. It's like Isaac. I see. Spend time with your mother. Obey your mother. Gain moon or gain discard. I didn't like discard very much, so let's just click this one. I will confirm. I didn't even read them. We'll read them later. Okay, the mother is now paying taxes. Spend time with your sibling. Not quite my sibling. Best friend. Card draw or energy maxing. Or you can trade energy. Oh, we need it. This goes so great with my entire build. My vibes so far. Go to therapy or meditate. Well, listen. I don't know. Thematically, I don't know about this one. Duplicate a card from your deck. Now that's interesting. I don't know if we have any duplication that we need to do. There's no point in removing these because they don't start in our deck anyway. We need to buy them. So these are literally irrelevant to remove, I think, if my understanding is correct. Honestly, I think I would rather remove a moon card because then we're gonna eventually buy the better ones anyway, aren't we? How much does a slightly better moon card cost? I think I would like to remove a moon card. If this throws the game, then that's my fault. Okay, we have meditated and come to a decision. Now we must dream and face the monster within. Okay, so it is one fight. That's an interesting idea, though, the fact that it's one fight. Okay, is it 4 or is it 5? If it's 5, we have thrown the game. It's 3. We're in great position. Okay, Okay. There ain't shit we can do, but we're in a decent position. We don't want this now, right? Wait, do we not just win? Am I crazy? How many? Unless there's multiple fights and this was a waste of the resource, we've already won the game. Okay, we've done everything we needed. I would buy one more of these and then be chill. Have we not won already? No, my friend. Victory. Continue? Yeah, I was gonna say there has to be more, right? But now our deck's better, so I feel like it's better to have won the first one. Draw moon or draw love. But we can't see what our mother is giving us. I like moon. Daydream not so much. Daydream sucks. Draft another card. Gain a sun for every 4 cards in your deck. Wait, that's sick. That's sick as fuck. It's better than both of these. I'll take it. Oh no, my mother. Oh no. I don't really know what's happening here. My father seems to be very, very hateful. I don't know what his deal is. Okay, let's just pick this. Draft the last child. One more jump. I like bickering. Delusions of grandeur. 5 but 6 moon. That's kind of awesome. And a Venus. I like this as like a win condition constructor. We're beefing. We're beefing with the big thing. Spend time with your best friend, gain 3 cards, or grandparent is also discarding. What do we want? Okay, we got them all. You should use a different presentation more clearly when it's a different, like, not pick 1 from 3, but whatever. That thing doesn't exist yet. We will dream and face the monster. Well, how many times do we have to do this, or is it endless? Okay, but so your moon things do reset, so that was kind of a waste. I didn't realize that, but anyway, it's not like we needed it that badly. Okay, first things first, we need to get another character. It's probably going to be the hippocampus first off, because it's cheap, it's valuable, it stays there, we can now play the cards, and then it gets our industry going. The hippocampus is like the goal, you know, for that specific purpose, because you play your idea on it and then it gets stronger. It's that simple. And now we can bicker, and logically the next thing is to buy a sibling when we can. Now this is a terrible turn, but don't worry about it. Now that I have a win con and a plan. I have a lot of wisdom. I have belief. Okay. Well, first things first, we gotta do some jumping, just to like make money, and a bit of dialogue, just a bit. Can't quite afford the delusions of grandeur. Can't quite afford anything really. Didn't get very much card draw that time. Okay, I mean lunch is just great. We want an idea on you so that you don't end. Also, you play twice, which is nice. Another idea, please. Why not? Why not you? Why not now? The moon is synergy is actually going crazy mode, and now we could go WinCon, but I think for synergy, for logical reasons, we should pick this so that we can actually make an industry out of this. Last time around, we sort of started, so it's fine to go into a bit of debt early. That's like the idea. Okay, but it swapped it out. I didn't realize that was the deal. We could only have one. So now we won't double play you, but that's I think it's honestly fine. Now we bicker. Do you want card draw? We could trade 2 for. Is it a single exchange rate? I think so. Oh, I mistook this for that. I should have clicked this one. My bad. That's not gonna help me very much. Okay. But these early stages we can build. That's the idea. We need a build. And the music is getting a bit intense for the early stages, to be honest with you. My sibling is hugging my lucid hippocampus. Statements drawn up by the deranged. I'm gonna say, give me one more of this so that we can buy this, just to keep things level for now. The music is getting a bit crazy. Hold on. There we go. It was just, you know, it's fine after a while. You sort of get the. You get what I mean. Anyway, we turn 1 into 2. We turn 1 into 2. What is that lunch, by the way? A little bit of dialogue for some card draw. Probably these things cost 1 to make 2, so I'm only making 1 at the end of the day. Okay, again, I don't really have anything to do with this, so I guess I need to draw 1, and there we get some lunch. Oh, what's left in here? Is there a bickering? No, the drawing makes no sense. I guess the drawing is the better only way. Or we could just add 1, but drawing may give us. No, it really can't give us anything. What are we gonna get by 3? Well, we can get the better moon by 3, so I should do that. I think I need to. There we go. Yeah, -2. I get it. Terrible starting draw. Just downright awful. We'll get I think this is a good way to have it. Because we need to start getting some better things. I'm happy to get a lot of ideas, but it only sustains itself. It doesn't do anything else. But it does keep our deck cycling a little bit. Seven? 8's the magic number. We should be drawing instead then. I really don't think you are what we needed. Because the trading is helping. 6, huh? Well, we'll buy this. And we can start getting real rich. The fact that it lets you buy one is honestly crazy. I guess maybe if you... Like, buying one sun card maybe makes sense. If you want to, like... Is it more efficient? No, it's not. I would be stupid. Then it wouldn't work at all, would it? Draw me? We're only staying afloat right now, which sucks. We're not making big money. Which I don't know how. I don't know what's the problem with my deck, really. We eating. If I spend on this, I get 1 moon, but if I draw, I can get more. I don't have any eating ting. The ting goes scraw. Our deck is getting a little full. I'll just keep buying these, and maybe eventually we'll have enough money to buy those. Otherwise, I don't know what the problem is. You know what I mean? Okay, waste of my motherfucking time. We could buy another one of these, I guess. Or we could buy one of these. When the first idea card performed each turn, acquire a 3 moon in your deck. That's a crazy, but it does cost 8. You know? I feel like I've over-indexed on the 2-cost Lunar cards now. I feel like it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. We're close to dying. It's the shit's shaking. It's incessantly shaking. What the fuck? How am I gonna get this shit done? Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I guess we'll buy that. Oh, no, we died. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for playing our demo. The full game has additional features. 100 plus new cards. Trust me, I don't think having new cards was my issue. Small team from Brazil. Come to Brazil. I hear that one. 10 difficulty levels. Yeah, I think difficulty base level was difficult enough. Stickers for effects. Mastery of cards. Archetypal upgrades. 2 new day events. Okay. It's rare that I say this. Your deck builder is too complicated. Not in the sense that, like I understand what I have to do. It's just the process of doing it is more tiring than it is fulfilling or inducing enjoyment. Which is, like, it's sort of a push-pull situation. I think you need to make winning at the beginning way easier. Your ramping of difficulty is... Your like time investment and ramping of difficulty is not tuned right. I think you have to make the level like needed to make the like lucid dream / nightmare change. You have to like because each fight takes way too long. That's step 1. And there's multiple fights. I thought there was only like one. I thought it was like building up to that. And then I was gonna be like, oh, that's genius. But then just didn't end up working out like that. And then, what else? It's not even, like, the problem isn't even that there's too many, like, currencies or, like, whatever. That stuff sort of makes sense. Like, it's just a input-output thing. But genuinely, it just sort of feels like for me, and this you can say skill issue, that's fair, but at a certain point I was just like banging my head against the wall, right, doing the same thing over and over again, because you can't, like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? It feels like a lose-lose situation unless you have, like, in the very beginning, a synergy that works. You know what I mean? I hate to use Slay the Spire as an analogy because I do it every time, and every time I get mad at myself for doing it, because it's sort of, it's like everyone's been to like one great restaurant and they're like, okay, that's what food's like from now on. That's not fair. Everyone should be able to allow it to innovate and do what they want, but you know, it's the best point of comparison. It's easily understandable. You know, the first fights, first elite, whatever you want to judge it as a barometer, are not, like, they're almost trivial. To lose them would be pointless. You build your deck over the course, like, by the time you get to the first act boss, you've had enough opportunities to modify your deck in each between and after each combat session, to the point where at first act you've somewhat modified your deck and you have a more unique win condition than just play strikes and defense, right? It feels like here you do a bit of pre-building in your deck, and then it's not quite enough to get a synergy. So you're and because of the way you've designed your economic system, you're left with like a very unsatisfying first fight. Like if I didn't have a second fight to bring it forwards, right? And another thing, and maybe this is intentional and this is how you want it, in which case, like, I'm just describing something that's not for me, but it's my channel, you know, I'll speak my thoughts, more or less, is that you can, it's a drawn out battle that only gets harder, right? It's like if every character had increasing strength in Slay the Spire, right? But that's like in each combat. Now, obviously, it should get harder the more fights you take. Like the next fight should be harder and the next fight. But that's actually not the case, I think, in this. Actually, you're supposed, like, it feels like the hardest the game ever is like the first two fights to me. Unless the enemies do more later on, which I don't know, obviously. I never got there. But it feels like, okay, I don't have a deck, I don't have a system, I don't have a structure yet. Right? I don't have a rhythm to my method of winning. But then the win condition is still the same, and it's still just as hard to build up your, what do you call it? Your sun, to put it that way. And it is, like, I get the point. I think I'm saying this to cover my ass, because I think if the base criticism of like, oh, but buying the resources makes my deck larger, and then I waste my turns, and it's like, okay, no, that's the point. You want to min-max, you want to optimize for, or do I want to buy this here? But if I buy the cheap ones now, then I'm going to make my deck too large, and we're not going to be able to get enough of our cards, our actions out, and so we won't ever build up the currency to outpace the opponent before they destroy us. I get it. It's just unsatisfying. I don't know how else to explain it, right? When the way to win the game, to me, is to like ride the fine line between pissing yourself off too much and like making it sort of an infinite number generation machine that does nothing. I'm just sort of like, okay, that's cool. When are we gonna do something? You know what I mean? It feels like I'm spinning my wheels. Or I draw like 6 lunar cards. Or like, not 6, because that would be too good. In fact, I draw like 3 or 4 lunar cards, and it's just not enough to outpace, right? And then I get stuck. I can't buy the most expensive sun card, so I buy the second most expensive sun card. But that doesn't get me across the line enough. Like, I almost had it in the initial fight, but then you kept, like, slightly... You know what I mean? Like, the meter isn't tuned right. I feel like you gotta adjust some numbers, you gotta tweak some stuff, like, for me. Don't do it for me. You might have an audience here who really loves like factorial style optimization of pipelines. But the presentation leads me to believe it's not that kind of game necessarily, that it includes elements like that, but it's also more about, you know, the more typical structure. But anyway, I'm just sort of thinking out loud. Hopefully some of it's helpful. I think your presentation and everything else, despite the confusing nature of all your currencies, I think it's fine. I don't like it, the fact that there's too much, but I can live with it. I don't like it the same way, like, I don't like the color of the tray that like a fast food restaurant gives you. Like, it doesn't matter, but I don't like it. That's the level of, you know, about, I want to give you an idea of how important that is to me. It's like, it's fine. I don't care. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check it out for yourself. Let me know if I'm going crazy, if you beat it in your first try, and I just don't know how to build the deck. But you have had the benefit of watching me, though. So, life from the best. Anyway, see ya.